One look tells you these are not your typical campers. It's more than just their age that sets them apart. These adults were born with serious heart defects that often required major surgery when they were children. By the time they reached their teens or young adulthood, they often considered themselves cured and stopped getting medical care.
So in my head, I maybe deluded myself a little and I thought, I'm cured, or I'm going to take this all in my own hands, and I learned that's not the way to go about it.
Smith returned to Cincinnati Children's as a patient in the Adolescent and Adult Congenital Heart Disease Program and came to the program's first adult summer camp. The camp gave heart surgery survivors a day to celebrate life and exemplify the survivors' motto, to encourage, educate, and empower.
There you go.
Just a few months ago, Smith wasn't sure he'd hang on this long. After not getting follow-up care for a few years, he had an abnormally fast heartbeat.
And that's when I was like, okay, this is real, this is still here, and it still affects me. That was my wake-up call.
Getting people back to appropriate care is really an important mission for us.
Dr. Grushin Veltman says about 1 million people in the United States have congenital heart disease, and perhaps half of them aren't seeing an appropriate specialist. They are considered lost to care. That's why a few years ago, Cincinnati Children's started its congenital heart disease program.
So on the one hand, they don't quite fit into the usual adult cardiology clinic, and on the other hand, they're grown up, they don't really fit into the pediatric cardiology clinic.
The heart camp included rock climbing, hiking, archery, fishing, canoeing, and an educational session. But for most participants, camp was, more than anything, part of their journey of self-discovery.
I really wanted to know what other people's experience was. Man, do other people get this? Do other people have this feeling? How do people navigate life and relationships, friendships, work? That's what I'm trying to learn today, just for myself.